Obviously, I know process is what you value more than result. So when it appears that you are wrong on your result, which you could care less about,
Hmm.
I like to sometimes see how you finesse your way out of. I don't like care about the result, but this is what I in terms of your process. So
Hmm.
I would love. I'm intrigued to hear about your feedback on this playback.
For some reason, people still think that the Titans got something. Yes, they have a great receiver in AJ Brown. Yes, Julio.
Hey, dude. Hey, boy, don't make me hang up this
Yes,
phone.
yes, Julio is still really good.
Little, little.
Ryan Tannehill is a good quarterback. He's been playing elite quarterback play because he had a great offensive coordinator the past 2 years. Derrick Henry is due for a regression because he has accumulated over 2,000 yards in the past 2 seasons, if we count the playoffs as well the year before. Uh, he's due for a regression. The offensive line is not that great. Their defense has sucked the past 2 years. They were terrible last year, one of the worst defenses in the league. And they went out and paid $16 million to Bud Dupree, who had a 10 sack season because T.J. Watt, the defensive player of the year, was on the other side. They are a deficient football team with poor play calling from the offensive side, and I don't know what they got going on defense. And they have to play a first place schedule.
I think a lot of my reasoning going into it, you know, was there. I think the big thing that I missed. So one, I credited Ryan Tannehill's success to Arthur Smith. Right. I thought, hey, before Arthur Smith, Ryan Tannehill looked like an average guy, or somebody who probably shouldn't even be playing quarterback in the NFL. And so I didn't give Ryan Tannehill himself enough credit. Also, too, um, I didn't believe that the transition from Arthur Smith to the guy, I think, I forgot the guy's name, Tom something, their new offensive coordinator. I didn't think that transition would be as smooth as what it was. I also thought that Ryan Tannehill played well because of what Derrick Henry was able to do over the past couple of years. I didn't think that Ryan Tannehill could carry the offense by himself if he had to, right? Which he proved me wrong. Even this year without Derrick Henry, even this year without having all his receivers over the entire year, he still ranked according to PFF as a top 10 quarterback, 8 in their overall deal ranking, 9 in their passing ranking there. So Ryan Tannehill, I got Ryan Tannehill wrong. I thought he was good, but I thought he was a good system quarterback. I didn't think that he could carry the team outside of having all the other pieces. Same thing I got wrong was I thought that their defense, how trash it looked the year before, would carry over. They went from a defense that was one of the worst in the leagues to a top 7 defense as far as points against, as far as how many points they've given up. So they're number 7 in the league there. And maybe what I missed there was the year before they didn't have a defensive coordinator. It was kind of coordinated by committee type deal, where Vrabel was kind of calling the defense not. So I think maybe they just had an organizational issue, not necessarily issue with the players there. I thought that when they brought in Bud Dupree, I thought they brought in Bud Dupree hoping that he would, get 16 sacks like he got the year before. I don't think he played that well this year. If I can pull up his stuff real quick. Somebody pull it up. But yeah. So no matter how well he did or didn't do, they had Elijah Molden, the rookie nickel cornerback, came in and stepped up. Kevin Byard stepped up like he always does. Simmons down in the middle stepped up like he always does. And the safety out of LSU, who didn't play last year but played this year, I forgot the guy's name, but he stepped up. So I mean, but also too, you know, I think I'm going to go back to what I said about the Chiefs. You know, even though the Titans are the number one team, they are the number one team of a bunch of inconsistent teams. They,
Doesn't that make
but
them
here's the thing.
good though?
Here's the thing. That's something that we have to accept in our talking and discussing about the NFL this year. We have to accept that, at least on the AFC side, I would even say there's no team, you know, that separates like, oh, okay, these guys are great. You got to remember, the Titans lost to the Jets. They also lost to the Texans. They barely looked good against the Jags when the Jags were sucking bad. So I mean, nobody's going in saying, "Oh, the Titans, they're number one. They're definitely going to ride to the Super Bowl." I don't believe that. Did I get some? I got a lot of things wrong, but we also have to accept that this number one rating is not because, oh, the Titans are great this year. Nah, it's just because they're the best of a bunch of inconsistent teams.